being here. So today we're going to have a presentation by Dr. Jenkins. So let me tell you a little bit about him. Sultan Jenkins was born and raised in Ocala, Florida. He received his bachelor's science degree in biology from Florida A&M University in Tallahassee, and his master's and PhD degrees in animal and alien science from the University of Maryland, College Park, Maryland. Upon finishing up with his doctorate work, Dr. Jenkins continued with his research with two postdoctoral appointments. He's been busy. Dr. Jenkins first worked at the Lombardi Comprehensive Cancer Center on the campus of Georgetown University in Washington, D.C., where he studied the signaling pathways that are responsible for the pathology of glioblastoma,
multiforme,
yeah. A type of brain cancer. Upon finishing his work at Georgetown, Dr. Jenkins continued with his postdoctoral studies at Villanova University. There, he also began his teaching career with an intro to biotechnology class while performing research in the introduction of apoptosis, cell death, which is cell death through lipid raft. To date, Dr. Jenkins has co-authored and authored several articles which appear in such journals as Cancer Research and Endocrinology. In the fall semester of 2012, Dr. Jenkins joined the NC community as an assistant professor in the biology and chemistry department. His current research interests are studying the mechanism utilized by cancer cells to invade programmed cell death, apoptosis. Dr. Jenkins, today Dr. Jenkins will be talking about part of his research pursuits using C. elegans as an animal model. So, welcome, Dr. Jenkins.
Thank you all for coming. I'm so glad to see a good percentage of my students here. I guess you guys want the extra credit badly enough, so we decided to sit with me for an hour. So today, I'm going to present some research that's been done, not by me personally, but by others in a field that I'm very interested in establishing here in the biology department. So I'm going to talk about how an animal model called C. elegans is used for the study of obesity in human beings. All right. So, I'm sure most of you know that in our country, there's 1/3 of the American population are overweight. Another 1/3 are considered what's called obese. Okay, so combined 68% of the American population are overweight and obese. And actually, obesity carries with it certain health risks, such as heart disease, cancer, heart attacks, and other types of diseases. So obesity is a contributing factor to 5 out of the top 10 deaths that occur in our country. All right. So the typical obesity research animal are the mice and rats. Okay. This is a picture of a mouse that has had a gene called obese removed. So this mouse is, I'm sure my genetics students can tell me, homozygous, right? Homozygous for the obese gene. So these mice with this obese gene removed actually just continue to eat until they eat themselves to death. Also, when you work with mice, rats, fish, or any obviously human beings, any vertebrate animal, in order to do research with vertebrate animals, the research project or protocol has to be approved by what's called an Animal Care and Use Committee. Last disadvantage, housing and care for rodents can be very expensive, okay? Especially if you have a lot of mice that you have to care for. So usually, a lot of times you have to hire somebody to actually take care of your mice. So what's needed is a model that's less expensive to care for, also that's more time efficient as far as answering the research questions that you want answered. Okay, so this animal, Coenohepatitis. That's how you pronounce that word, just in case you're wondering. Coenohepatitis elegans, or most commonly called C. elegans. All right, is the research model that I hope to use here. Also hope to again start a research program here on campus. So the C. elegans will reduce. Hopefully will reduce the time that's required to study various research questions. Also provides a very inefficient model to study various biological processes. All right. Now, C. elegans are not just these mindless animals that go around just feeding bacteria all the time until they die. They actually exhibit complex food-eating behaviors. Okay, so sometimes C. elegans will make a decision whether to dine alone or with others.